Compared to Marvel, DC is vastly superior when it comes to black male representation. All four of the major black male characters in Marvel, Rhodey, Falcon, Luke Cage, and Black Panther, they're not really, and Nick Fury, I forgot, so I guess it's five. They're not really allowed to be like aggressive and headstrong and stuff like that. They're very, very neutered. I always felt Anthony Mackie and Don Cheadle were terribly miscast in their roles, and all the characters they still feel like side characters. I mean, Falcon got his ass kicked the entirety of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. In addition to this, um, even Stan Lee complained about how they had Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury and they never really let him be the Nick Fury that's from the comics. I don't know what Marvel's problem is, but especially what recast T'Challa. But Marvel seems to have a fucking problem with strong black male characters. This is not the case with DC. Um, Black Adam was epic. I loved how both Black Adam and Hawkman reflect two aspects of black male masculinity, where uh, Black Adam was basically the black dude who don't really want to hear shit and he'll rip your face off, but Hawkman was basically a good guy who was by the book. And I like how they can put their differences aside at the end of the day to get it together to take out Sabak. But not only was Black Adam great, but other interpretations of black men in DC media. I love Jim Gordon from The Batman. He was perfect. In the CW, you got Diggle, you got Mr. Terrific, you got Wally. It's just so vastly superior in DC. None of the DC black male characters are buffoons. None of them feel like side characters are just side pieces. They all feel like individual, strong black men who can stand on their own. Even Mr. Terrific, who's gay, they never really made him like a lot of times in media they like to make black male characters buffoonish, black gay male characters buffoonish. He wasn't really buffoonish. He wasn't buffoonish at all. Actually, he was just a guy who was gay, but he was still Mr. Terrific from Mr. Terrific, who could be a hero and stand up for what's right or whatever. And I really enjoy DC's interpretation of black male masculinity. Marvel has a problem, especially with this recast T'Challa, which I agree they should recast T'Challa. But I get my black male representation in DC media because Marvel fucking sucks. Even with Luke Cage, they made him so neuter in the Netflix show. What the fuck even was that? What was that? I mean, even Cyborg. You can look at both versions of Cyborg from Doom Patrol, and from the Snyderverse. Excellent black male representation for characters. I mean, DC, I really gotta commend them. DC is superior at black male representation over Marvel. Almost all the black male characters in Marvel are neutered as men. Let's just be honest.